He wants me to wear a throbbing 6-foot cock costume to a
Throbbing?
14-year-old boy's funeral. In case you're struggling to visualise that, this is the outfit he's deemed appropriate for me to wear.
Oh my god. Chicken! Welcome back to the channel, heroes. It's your friendly neighborhood elder emo, Xena. For those of you guys who have never been here before, hello, my full name is Xena von Kextusei, but everybody just calls me Xena. On Twitch, I'm a variety gamer, but here on YouTube, I'm just an elder emo who likes to react to stuff. Especially stuff that makes you laugh. Now, the comedian that we're going to be reacting to today is Mr. Russell Howard. Now, I'm just guessing, but I think he might be another foreign comedian. And his bit today is on a cancer funeral. Now, when you first hear that, it doesn't sound funny. It sounds sad. But being a comedian and all, I'm sure he's found a way to make it funny. Because, you know, cancer is not really a topic that one would find funny. But if he's the pro that everybody says he is, I'm sure he's found a way to make it funny. So, let's find out what this is all about. Let's get to it.
Thank you very much indeed. You cannot know how cool it is to do a DVD here, because I started my comedy career about 100 yards that way in a pub called the Bunch of Grapes. Yeah, and now I'm here, so thank you very much indeed for coming. It's amazing. It's truly lovely.
Graphics kind of suck. Sorry, y'all.
I've been very lucky this year. I've seen loads of cool things. I met Steven Gerrard, I met Luis Suarez, I met Coutinho. But the coolest person I met, and I met him last year, I met a 14-year-old boy. His parents sent me an email saying that their son was battling with cancer. Would I come to see him? I said, yeah, of course. So I went to see him.
Aww.
And he was really funny. Properly funny. He had an iPad of my favourite jokes on his iPad, and he was going like, that's very good, very good, very good, shit. good, shit. It was like Tinder. And his favourite joke of mine was a sketch called Mr. Dildo. Now, I'd forgotten that seminal piece of art, but basically it was a sketch that involved me dressed in a 6-foot cock costume chasing after old ladies. It isn't high art, but it's very funny.
That sounds hilarious.
Sure if you've ever seen a 14-year-old boy battling with cancer laugh, but I'll tell you this now, there isn't a lovelier sight in the world. He was just sat there going, brilliant, look at that. You're dressed as a cock, you're chasing an old lady, what's not to fucking love? He had an amazing sense of humour, his entire family did. I guess if you're dealt a card that vicious, you sort of adapt and you become funny. And they certainly were. He was doing a bucket list. I went to see him a few times. He wanted to meet Simon Pegg. He wanted to drive a fast car. By all accounts, that was quite the experience. Slow down, fuck you. And he wanted to meet me. And the 5th time that I went to see him, he said to me, will you come to my funeral? Now that is something that you can never prepare yourself for. You don't know, I'm quite a gobby twat, I think I've proved that, but in that moment I didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, I'll go, yeah. And he looked at me with a really steely gaze and just went, don't be a dick.
Ah.
It's amazing. So what do you mean? And he looked at me and went, it's good to be fancy dressed. But it gets even better. He's designing the costumes that people have to wear at his funeral. And this young man has gone dark. He's making his dad go to his funeral dressed as the Grim Reaper. How amazing is that? It gets even better. If anyone coughs, his dad has to lift up his scythe and point at them. I couldn't believe how brave he was. He was fighting fear with funny. I was in awe of him. And I looked at him and said, wow.
Wow,
what do you want me to wear? And he went, I think you know.
You know, I really like that. I completely agree with what he says, too. Usually, when you're dealt with something that serious, and you're dealt with something that you really only have so much control over, or no control over whatsoever, you make the most of it. Because that's, you know, that's the only choice that you have. You make the most of the situation, and, I mean, sometimes you come out of it, and sometimes you don't. And the chances are, if you don't make it, at least you can pass on laughing. You can pass on with a sense of humor, knowing that you lived as best as you could before the end. And I love that. I absolutely love that.
Not sure I do. Oh, I think you do, Mr. Dildo. He wants me to wear a throbbing 6-foot cock costume to
Throbbing?
a 14-year-old boy's funeral. In case you're struggling to visualise that, this is the outfit he's deemed appropriate for me to wear.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I will. I've already planned the route. I've planned the route that avoids every single school on the way. I am not getting pulled over wearing that fucking thing. Hello, officer. Where am I going? I'm going to a funeral of a child.
Yeah, good luck explaining that to the cops. If he were to get pulled over, I can only imagine what the cops would say. Alright, sir, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car. I mean, I don't know how they handle things in UK, but... yeah, something tells me that that would not go over well.
I'm going to a funeral of a child. Yes, I am a comedian. Good day to you, sir. Don't touch my helmet. And I looked this young man in the eyes, and as best I could. And I said, I will do this, but you need to write me a letter saying that this was your idea. Because 95% of me believes you, but there is 5%. As I look deep into her eyes, that are currently swimming with joy, they think, what if? That is the ultimate prank. What if I arrive at the funeral? Everyone's dressed in black, the door creaks open.
So awkward!
You know the best thing about him? With every great story there came a twist, and this was it. I saw him just after Christmas. He'd been given 3 days to live. He'd planned his own funeral, and then he got tested, and he no longer had cancer. His blood counts had gone up. He was no longer dying. How fucking amazing is that? I was like, yes!
Yay!
Let me tell this story at the end of my DVD. He's like, really? You're fucking right, it's amazing. Can I tell it? He was like, yeah, right. I went, in fact, at the end of the recording of the DVD, you're going to come on stage. Shut up. Yes, you are. Wow. Fucking right. What do you want me to wear? Oh, I think you know.
Oh my gosh.
This is my friend. Derek, is there anything you would like to say to the good people of Bristol on the final moment of this DVD? Murr.
Murr.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Bristol Hippodrome, thank you very much for coming. Good night.
Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh. You know, I've seen good comedy shows, I've seen fairly decent comedy shows, I've seen mediocre comedy shows, I've seen brutal comedy shows, but this one was just plain wholesome. I love that. That was so wonderful. And you know, not only do I enjoy comedians who tell it like it is and who are straight to the point and brutally honest, I also like the ones who have compassion as well. And Russell Howard very clearly has compassion in him, and you know, I've always been a big admirer of celebrities and singers who make time for their fans. And obviously, this has been a very special occasion. But the fact that the young man just came out of it and is no longer infected with cancer and was able to walk on that stage. Oh, I'm actually like tearing up a little bit. That's embarrassing. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I'm definitely going to be checking out some more Russell Howard for sure, because that was phenomenal. Well, heroes, I hope you enjoyed my first time reaction to Russell Howard. If you like this video, and if you want to keep seeing more videos just like it, be sure to hit like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. I release new videos every Wednesday and every Saturday. And with the bell notification turned on, you won't miss a thing. That being said, I will see you legends again next time. As always, a boop for you, a boop for you, and a boop for you. Until next time, heroes, bye-bye.